Hey champs, Jimmy Mahalik here. In this video, we're going to go over Amazon barcodes and UPCs. And there's a lot of misinformation out there. There's a lot of people that don't really know. And then there's a lot of people that kind of give you wrong information when it comes to this. So I'm going to set the record straight. I'm going to tell you the difference between all these UPCs, FN SKUs, Amazon barcodes, GTIN. And I'm going to explain all this to you here in a quick few minutes so you have a better understanding of what each one is. So number one, a UPC code stands for Universal Product Code. It's on every single product that you buy. If you go to Walmart or Target or any store, every product is going to have a UPC on it. So this is a box for a microphone I just bought, and on the bottom here, you can see there is a UPC code. So right there, that's the UPC code right there. And every product needs one. So even your Amazon products need them. Okay, so if you're private labeling, what you're going to do is you're going to buy a UPC code, and then you're going to then turn it into an Amazon FN SKU. And FN SKU stands for Fulfillment Network Stock Keeping Unit. It's basically an Amazon barcode. So if you hear Amazon barcode or FN SKU, they're the same thing. It's just a different word for each one. And let me show you what that looks like. I have another product here, which is another microphone that I bought directly off Amazon. And you can see that this has a different looking barcode. It always starts with XOO and it's longer, okay? And it also has a title underneath it, and that is part of the Amazon title, okay? So that is the difference between an FN SKU and a barcode. So the way it works when you're selling on Amazon is you have to actually buy a barcode first, okay? And then you're going to then turn it into an Amazon FN SKU, okay? And there's a lot of misinformation about what type of barcodes you need to buy. So let's check Amazon's terms of service. Okay, so this is Amazon's terms of service page for FBA barcodes, and you'll see that nowhere on this page does it say that it requires what's called GS1 barcodes. Now, GS1 barcodes are really expensive. They're like $250 or more to get 10 of them, and they're kind of what some people would say is a more legit way to get your barcodes. Now, if budget isn't a concern, or you do plan on having like maybe more than 5 products, you can go ahead and get GS1. It's going to cost you like the $250 or whatever their current price is, but you do get 10 UPCs, so they're $25 a piece if you do end up using it. And they're going to kind of like create a prefix in the UPC code database for your company and your company product. So if you do plan to launch more than one product, you can do GS1 if you're not too concerned about the budget. And you can get these GS1 barcodes directly from their website, which is gs1us.org, okay? And what you're going to do is you're going to go on here to their website and you're going to actually apply for these, and you're going to say your company name, and you're going to get a prefix with your company name and all that good stuff. But if you do have a budget and you don't want to just throw money away, and you don't plan on really maybe launching 8 to 10 products to start, you can start with GS1 originated barcodes where they originally came from GS1, okay? And the place I get that from is Nationwide Barcode. So nationwidebarcode.com is where I have been buying barcodes from for years, and my students have been also. And as you can see, they're $12 for one. So you can actually buy one of them, only pay $12 and not have to pay $250, because with GS1 you have to buy the 10 all at once to start your company prefix. So if you're starting with just one product, you can buy one here directly for $12. Now, I have never had a problem using Nationwide Barcode UPCs, and I don't think I've had any students have any problems with them either. I will occasionally, very rarely, hear about a problem about somebody having a barcode problem, but honestly, I have heard about people having GS1 barcode problems too. I think they're very rare to have a problem with either one. They're like maybe 1 in 1,000 or 1 in several thousand sellers. And occasionally I'll hear about an issue like that, but I've seen issues with, GS1 barcodes and non-GS1 barcodes. So I really don't see a problem, especially because I've been personally using them for years, and I have hundreds of students that have also been using them. Now, once you buy that, what you're going to do for your private label is you're going to, instead of putting a regular UPC on your box like that, you're going to then convert it to an Amazon FN SKU, okay? Like that. That's what you want on your product if you're a private label. Now, the reason why this product, even though I bought it off Amazon, has a UPC, is it's probably a wholesale product, okay? So there could be a whole bunch of different sellers selling this and they're all using the UPC. But if you're private labeling, you want to have an FN SKU on your product so that you're the only one selling it. That FN SKU is unique to you in Amazon's database and you're the only person that can use it. So once you're setting up your listing, you're going to actually put the UPC code in. So once you buy this barcode and you go to create your Amazon listing, you're going to put the UPC code in here where it says product ID. And that's basically going to be the numbers here of this barcode. And you'll get this as a downloadable file once you buy them from Nationwide Barcode or GS1. So you're going to put the numbers in here, whatever they are, and you're going to select UPC. Then as you're going through the rest of the listing, you'll choose to create that and use an Amazon barcode for your listing. There'll be a little option as you're going through it, or you can do it in your Amazon FBA settings up in the top right corner. You'll want to change that to, before you even do this process, you can change it to default, use Amazon barcodes, okay, so that you don't miss this process as you're going through it. So you're going to buy one UPC for your product, but your Amazon FN SKU or your Amazon barcode is going to go, it's going to be the same one, the same FN SKU is going to be put on every single item, okay? So if you buy 500 of these and you're shipping them from China to the US, each one, all 500 of them, is going to have one of these on there because when they get to Amazon, Amazon has to scan your product and put it into inventory, and it's your FN SKU. They'll know it's yours. They know it came from your shipment when they scanned it in, and they know it's your inventory, okay? Also, you need to have made in China somewhere on your product or wherever country you're getting stuff made. 99% of stuff's probably 95% of stuff's probably made in China. So you do need to have that put on your box, or you can put it on the bottom of the UPC here in this white space. A lot of people do that. Also, there is what's called GTIN exemption. And if your brand has been approved for brand registry in Amazon, then you can apply for GTIN exemption, which is basically just a way to save the $12 and not have to buy it for every single item. So if you have hundreds of items, this might benefit you because you can save some money. But on the GTIN exemption, you have to apply for it here. You have to be brand registered. And as you can see, the exemption is provided for brand and category. And you're going to need to do this for every category or every different brand you have. And it is a little bit of a process. So if you're only selling a couple items, it's probably easier to just use Nationwide Barcode and pay $12 and be done with it. Also, I want to say, don't buy any barcodes from eBay. I have just heard bad things about them. If you're buying a barcode, like 1,000 of them for $2, it's probably not good, okay? You're probably going to get in trouble and your barcodes aren't going to work, okay? They're just randomly generated or something like that, okay? So I have had no problems or heard of very, very, very little problems with Nationwide Barcode, the same amount as GS1. So if you're going to buy a barcode, buy it from either Nationwide Barcode or GS1. Now also, if you're creating a bundle where you're having, you're selling like 3 or 4 different things in one package, okay? You're selling that as one package. So what you need is you need one UPC, okay? And you'll then turn that into one Amazon FN SKU barcode, okay? And on the box will go just the one Amazon barcode. And like even this product, like this mic technically is a bundle. It has the mic in here, it has the mount, it has this like little wind resistor thing, okay? So there's actually like 3 or 4 different items in here, but there's only one barcode on it, okay? So a lot of people get confused with that. If you're selling a bundle with 2 or 3 different items, you're still only gonna have one Amazon barcode on the actual product itself. Another reason why you might use an actual UPC instead of an Amazon barcode is if you plan to sell your product in other stores. So if you plan to try to get your product in Target and Walmart and you're having your manufacturer make thousands of them, and let's just say you're having your manufacturer make 3,000 of them, and 1,000 is going to be sent to Amazon, 1,000 is going to be sent to Target, and 1,000 is going to be sent to Walmart, then you can just probably put the UPC on it. Don't put an Amazon barcode on it, because this way you can have the manufacturer make all three of them and not they'll all be identical, and you could just ship them to different locations. The Amazon FN SKU, the Amazon barcode, is for use on Amazon only, okay? So you can't have an Amazon barcode and then go and try to sell it in Walmart. It won't scan, it won't work. Also, what most of my Amazon FBA private label students do is when they're having their products made in China or wherever it's being made, but mostly in China, they have the manufacturer then go and put the Amazon barcode on the box for them, okay? And most of these manufacturers do it for free, okay? So as opposed to if you had to have Amazon do it, like if you shipped a box to Amazon and there was no UPCs in each one, Amazon will charge you 30 cents for each one to do it. So yeah, I have my students, have the manufacturer do it, and this ends up saving them, a couple $100 over the course of the time being. I have all sorts of like little details and stuff like that to save you money in my Amazon FBA course. If you have any questions about this, ask me down below in the comments. And if you can do me a favor, hit the like button on this video and leave a comment. It really helps the YouTube algorithm kind of show my videos a little bit more. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe and check out my Amazon FBA free training. I'll link over here. And also here is another video you should watch if you haven't yet. Thanks guys, and I'll see you in the next video.